Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Are you there? Hello, Helen. Hello, Helen.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi. Good
Hi,
evening.
teacher.
Welcome back again to our class. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Wow, that's good to know. How are you, Helen?
I'm good. Yes.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm always good. Thank you for asking me. Can you
Yes.
share to me what happened to your day today?
Today, is normal.
It's a normal
Like,
day.
yes, normal days.
Why? Is there is there any something new happen to your day today or none?
Um, so, because I still work every day, I go out at 7:30 o'clock and come back home at 5 o'clock.
So it's like a normal
Yes,
routines that you have every day.
yes.
Yes. May I ask you, have you also work during weekends?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, during weekends. You have your work during weekends? Let me type this. Yes, during weekends, I mean, have you work also during weekends?
No.
No, so
Uh,
you are just working from Monday to Friday.
yeah.
Ah,
I only work from Mondays and to Friday.
okay, so it's like weekdays only. All right.
Yes.
So, oh, that's good to hear. It means you have your free time during weekends with your family, right? With your
Yes.
kids. So, Helen, I think
Yeah.
we can start now our
Yeah.
lesson.
Yeah.
So, for tonight, we are going to continue the lesson that we
Yeah.
have last night, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a paragraph again, and I know that you read it already, but I need to make sure if you pronounce all the words correctly. Okay, so that's why I want
Yes.
to read it again. Okay,
Yes.
let's start with the first paragraph.
Yes.
Okay.
This week's single version is Chocolate Ravisher, a 25 years old web designer. Her father is Spanish and her mother is English. She lives in Brighton and she doesn't have a partner at the moment. Her mother, Alice, chose a man she thinks is perfect for her daughter, and her best friend, Kathy, chose another. Then Chocolate goes on a date with each man. Which one does she prefer?
Okay, so stop for a moment. Let's try to correct some of the words again. Okay, so this one, whenever we have some word that ends in S, okay, it means you need to have a sound S in the ending of the word. Okay, for example, weeks. Can you say it?
Weeks. Weeks.
Okay, so correct. Don't forget that, Helen. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to pronounce the ending sound, specifically if it's S, but you have to practice. Okay? So let's have web designer.
Web designer.
Okay, correct already. Now we have here a name of a place. Okay, can you say Brighton?
Brighton.
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 You will hear a similarity with the sound Brighton, right? It's like Brighton, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't be confused. It is one of the name of a place. You can say it similar to the word that we have Brighton, okay? So these two are similar in terms of pronunciation, okay?
Yes.
So
Yes.
we have here this word doesn't.
Dyson.
Okay, so the ending sound is T. It's like ent. Doesn't.
Dyson.
Scent.
Dyson.
Okay, so that is for this word. Don't forget that, Helen. Now
Yeah.
we have here, I noticed that you said a while ago, choose. Okay,
Juice.
you forget the S in the end of the word.
Yes.
Okay, you have to consider it, so it will be chooses.
Chooses.
Okay, correct. So contains S in the end. Okay, now what about thanks?
Things.
Thanks.
Things.
Okay, that is an unvoiced TH, the thing that I've always told you, right? Unvoiced sound. TH, it's like th, thanks, thanks.
Things.
Okay, now let's proceed to the last word, okay? So basically, I will choose the phrase, okay? Because the intonation is needed to this phrase. You are asking a question, and I always telling you, if you are asking a question, the intonation is always high. So it's like, which one does she prefer? Okay? So can you try it?
Which one does he prefer?
Okay, so now Helen, it's already good. Let's proceed to the next paragraph. Okay.
Yes. I love going to the cinema, but I often feel like staying at home with a good book. Says Charlotte. I'm quite friendly and sociable, and I get on well with most people. I think I have a good sense of humor.
Okay, here we go. We have some of the words again. First one, I want you to say cinema.
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 Okay, now we have often.
Often.
Okay, it is not often, alright? It is silent T. Okay, let me write here for you to remember. It is silent T. So, can you say it again?
Often.
Okay, good. Now, we have here another word. Quite.
Quite.
Correct. We have sociable.
Sociable.
S in the beginning and SH in the middle. Alright? So it's like sociable. Sociable.
Sociable.
Okay, correct. And then the last phrase that I have here, this is sense
Sense.
of humor.
Humor.
Can you say of? Of?
Of.
Right? So this is like have V sound in the end. Of.
Of.
Okay, can you say sense of humor?
Sense of humor.
Okay, you got it correct. Now let's proceed to the next paragraph.
What kind of men do I like? Well, I like interacting men who can make me laugh. Basically, I prefer men with a really nice smile who are taller than me, and I don't usually like men with beards. I like men who are into literature and art and classical music.
Okay, thank you, Helen. Let's read some of the words again. First phrase is in a question form, okay? So it's like, what kind of men do I like? Can you say it?
What kind of men do I like?
Okay, so you are asking a question, good. The intonation in the end is high. Always remember that. Now we have here usually.
Usually.
Correct? I forgot the word. Okay, so the next one is physically. Okay? Physically.
Physically.
Alright. So it's like a direct. Okay? Physically.
Physically.
Alright. Now the last one. Okay? It's like literature.
Literature.
Okay, so I told you that the ending sound of it is a CH. Cha. So it's like literature. Chur.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay? Now let's have the last one.
I'm not sure who is going to choose better for me. Both my mom and my best friend know me very well. Perhaps Katy could find me a guy who is physically more compatible, but my mother has known me for longer.
Okay, so I just noticed two words. Okay, so this is compatible.
Compatible.
Okay, it is not compatible. Okay, so that's different. You have to make sure that you pronounce it well. Once again, compatible.
Compatible.
All right, and the last one, mother. The.
Mother.
Okay, correct. Now, Helen, let's talk about this paragraph. Okay? So this is about who knows you better, your mom or your best friend. Okay?
Yes.
So this is about a single person named Charlotte Ramirez. Okay? So what can you say about her story? What can you say? Yes, what can you say about her story?
Um. Uh. Um. Charles Fraser is uh, 25 years old, and she's a web designer.
Okay, but based on the story that she told, okay, so what do you think? Does
Uh,
her mom or her best friend knows her very well?
she's sitting both her mom and her best friend know her very well.
Okay, so according to Charlotte Ramirez, her mom and her best friend know her very well. Okay, but
But um, um, her best friends could find her a guy who is physically more compatible,
alright, but her
but
mother has known
has her
Charlotte
for
for
longer. Yeah.
longer, right? So
Yes.
you will notice here that we are too close to our mom. Okay? Of course, that is a truth. Like you are also close with your mom, right? But
Yes.
sometimes your best friend also have a good
Yes.
idea or a good choice when it comes into finding someone, okay?
Yes.
The very good compatibility when it comes into love life, okay? According to the story that Charlotte Ramirez wants to convey for us. All right? So,
Yeah.
Helen, before we move on to the next slide, to the next picture that I have, okay, you will see here some of the highlighted words. Feel like, sociable, get unwell. Okay, repeat after me. Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
It's like humor.
Humor.
Okay, yes, it's like silent H. Alright?
Yeah.
So you don't have to say the H in the beginning. Now we have smile
Smile.
or into.
Are into.
Guy,
Guy.
compatible.
Compatible.
Alright, so let me ask you, are you familiar of all these words? Do you know all
Mm.
this? Do you know all these highlighted words?
Mm, I think uh, it's the
Yes, my question
what is this?
is, do you know all these words?
Yes, I know.
Okay, so let me ask you, when we say sociable, what does it mean?
Sociable in mm, mm, um, Yeah. Shop.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Activity. Describe about people. Um,
okay, let me help you. When we say
yes.
sociable, of course you are correct. This is an adjective because we are describing someone or a group of people, okay, that is sociable. So when we say sociable, it is a bit similarity with the word friendly, okay.
Yes.
It's like we love socializing with different kinds of people. Okay,
Yeah.
we love talking with some of the people we don't know. So that is being sociable at all times. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, what about when we say compatible?
Mm, but
Yes, can you tell me your idea about compatible?
compatible is um uh, is described um,
Okay.
um,
So,
như là cái gì ta. Um,
okay, let me write here. It's like fit or we are fitted to someone. Okay?
uh,
Compatible, yes. So it's like contains equality. So, for example, you and your husband are both
yeah.
compatible with each other. You are
Yes.
definitely fitted. Okay?
Yeah.
You can go with each other's attitudes, you can go with each other's behaviors because you two are compatible or connected and fitted with
Yeah.
each other. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's move on, Helen, to the
Yeah.
next slide that we have. Okay, as part of our grammar, since we already finished the pronunciation part, the intonation, and then the reading part, let's talk about the grammar, which is present simple. Okay,
Yeah.
so can you tell me what is present simple tense of the verb?
Um, present simple um, is describe about um, something is in present.
Okay, so an action
Yeah.
that is
Uh,
happening right
in
now or
yes,
yes
yes, okay.
or in the present. Okay, let me type here. So that is a present simple or simple present tense, an
Yeah.
action that is happening right now, like what we are doing. Okay, so I am learning English right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so very easy to understand. That is a
Yeah.
present simple. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
can you give me at least one example?
Mm, I um I go to the office every day.
Okay, or
I come back home at 5 o'clock.
okay, so let me rephrase that for you. It will be I am. Okay, so it's like I go to office. You can change the word right now. I go to office right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when we make it as a simple one. Okay,
Yes.
so let me give you some examples. Oh, I don't know if you can see it well.
Yes. Very small.
Okay, so don't worry. I am going to share my screen with you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, can you see my screen? This is. You can see?
No,
Okay,
I
here.
can't.
It's okay now?
No, very small.
Okay, I shared my screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Too small?
Small. Too small.
Are you sure? I have.
Yeah.
I open my. I mean to say is I opened the picture and I
Yeah.
shared my screen with you. So that's why it is big now. No?
No, it's too small.
Okay, so don't worry, I am going to uh,
Yeah.
tell you about this. Okay, so this is about simple present tense. When we say simple present tense, it's like one of the several forms of present tense in English. It means it is very important, Helen. Okay, it is very
Yeah.
important part of English language that we are learning. Okay, so I am
Yeah.
going to write here. It is used to describe, okay, first one, habits.
Mm.
Okay, so that
Yes.
is under present simple tense. The second one, unchanging situations. Okay, that is also under the simple present tense.
Yeah.
We talk about general truth whenever we are making a simple tense sentence, and then let's say another one when we talk about the fixed arrangements. Okay, so that is the four things that you have to remember about simple present tense on how to use it. Okay, please don't
Yes.
forget that. Now, the simple present tense is simple to form. Just use the base form of the verb. So don't forget that you have to use the base form of the verb because an action is currently happening. Okay? So that's why the base form of the verb. For example, go, went, gone. Alright, so the base form is go. So
Yeah.
that's why we used a while ago, I go
Yeah.
to office right now. Okay? It's clear?
Yes.
So, for example, another one, I take, or let's say you take.
You take.
Yes, I take, you
Yeah.
take. Now, what about the third person singular takes s at the end? So it's like you can say he takes or
It,
she takes. Okay, it's like if
it's,
you're going to use he or she, you need to add s in the end of the verb. So that's why it will become he takes. Okay? So
yes.
clear? It's
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
time. I forgot.
Yes.
So, Helen, for tonight, I hope you learned something. Of course, the paragraph that we have read, I corrected you about the proper pronunciation, the sounds, and the intonation, as well as this topic, which is simple present tense of the verb, which is very important part of learning English. Okay? It will help your
Yeah.
grammar skills whenever you are going to construct a sentence. Okay? So
Yes.
Helen, I just want to say thank you for attending our class tonight. Tomorrow, I am going to prepare again for another topics, okay, that
Yeah.
we need to learn about. So for tonight, I need to say goodbye because I have my next class. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Also, always welcome, Helen.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good night. And if you have some questions, just message me, okay? See you
Yes.
again. Have a good
See you.
night.
See you tomorrow.